Good afternoon. This is Dave, the daily edition of the Daily Blooms, November the 11th, 2017, Veterans Day. No, these two aren't orchids, but they're my sweethearts. Daisy is the black one, Sammy is the tan one. They're just getting a little rest. Today we're going to look at some orchids that are in the house, and I am truly blessed today. I have so many beautiful flowers around me. We'll start over here. This one I got from my good friend Tim Chilotiti. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Tim, your last name, but anyway, this was his mother's, and I bought it a couple years ago, I believe. It's a beautiful, beautiful one. It had two other blooms in the back that have pretty well won over, but these three are still absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. And they have the most beautiful lemony scent. Just truly, love the frilly edges on it, as you can see, the ruffles. Truly a beautiful one to have in my collection. The other thing, this is not a orchid. It starts with a B. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but this I carried over last winter, and in the greenhouse. I put it out in the spring, and it really didn't do much of anything outside all summer. And I almost threw it away. Said it wasn't worth trying to keep because it does take up a lot of space. And it did grow a lot this summer. I'll say that for it, because it wasn't quite this big last year. But I moved it inside maybe a month ago, and my gosh, it just took off, blooming. Some beautiful, beautiful blooms. We're going to go into the kitchen area, so we're going to pause a moment, and I'll turn you back on in there. Okay, we're back out here in the kitchen dining area. Had a couple cold nights, and I just have so many beautiful things in here that is in bloom. This one I found when I was watering. It was in the plant room on the bottom shelf. Just a true beauty, and I didn't even know that it had buds on it. I don't know how these do that. It was on a bottom shelf, so unless I got right down there, I didn't see it. But when I was watering yesterday, it took my breath away. And the fragrance, I don't know, it's absolutely wonderful. I think there's like 10 blooms on this. Just fills this area. Not just that, but there's several that are fragrant out here now. That one in the back is going over. I have highlighted it previously. And this white one is going over. This one is another one that I've had. As it starts to open, you can see the leaves the buds are kind of greenish. And then as they open, they become beautiful. This is the other plant that has already done its blooming of the same thing. Up here is another one of the beautiful ones that I love. This one is very fragrant also. There are a lot of them that are fragrant right now, and this pink with the pretty yellow throat, absolutely beautiful. And here's another one. Can't see it too well probably. If I can get over here so you can see it. Not really where you can see it well. This one here is another one that I think is beautiful too. I'm going to mount this. Came out of the pot. Actually, it doesn't really want to be in a pot. So I'm going to mount it on a big piece of corkwood. And corkboard, see how it likes it. But this is real thin flowers. My guess is it's got Lily in it. And the throats are very pretty with a little yellow. And I mean, you would think that it's broken colors, but that's the actual color of the leaves, or the flowers on it, blooms. This one I have showed you, still going strong. And perhaps my favorite one is this one that bloomed last year. I did a little research on it. This is an unnamed Cattleya. It has 6 beautiful buds on it this year on 2 spikes. This one I just love. It blooms every year. I got this from an estate